Now it's my pleasure to introduce Al Newpaver, Chairman and CEO of Wabtec, to present our next award. Al?
Congratulations to the Howard Hanna Board of Directors. What a tremendous family story. It truly is heartwarming. I have the great privilege of introducing the next award for leadership in public company governance, and the recipient is Bill Kassling. Three individuals have really shaped my life and my career. The first one was my father. The second one was an executive of Pfizer and Ametek that mentored me throughout my career with those two companies. He passed away the day that I took over the job as group president. And the third is Bill Kassling. Bill has influenced me and many others by example and personal mentoring. He has taught us to be humble, yet passionate, to be visionary and strategic, treat all others with dignity and respect. And most important thing about Bill, he's always taught everyone the importance of continuous improvement, operational excellence, and the importance of the lean enterprise. This is what made Bill successful. Bill, a Texan, graduated from Purdue University with a Bachelor of Science degree in industrial management, spent a few years as an officer in the U.S. Navy. That's where he really learned to be a good leader, being a Navy guy that I am. He has an MBA from the University of Chicago. His first job was with the Boston Consulting Group, went on and worked for Clark Equipment, and then he landed with American Standard and worked his way up as group executive of the Railroad Products Group. Along the way, Bill made the best decision of his life. He decided to marry Tricia. Anyone that has met Tricia, you realize how Bill has become successful. The second thing is they do have a son who's here tonight, David, and I know how proud they are, and David has those same leadership traits and business acumen that his father has. In 1990, and John referenced this a bit, Bill and Bob Brooks, who couldn't make it tonight, and the management team, one of which is here tonight, Bob Dempsey, they took a risk, and they took the North American rail freight group of WABCO, which was part of American Standard. They took it private. 5 years later, they went public. And the story is, and I know it's true, on that day, Bill handed out over 60 very large checks to the management group that believed in him. It was during these years that Bill created a business model and a vision for his new company. A business model that would focus on the safety, the productivity, and the efficiency of the railroads. Over the last 3 decades, Bill has served as CEO, chairman, and lead director. He actually went into the chairman role. He had hired a CEO to replace him, a guy by the name of Greg Davies. Greg passed away from brain cancer. Bill had to come back in as CEO. And I joined the company in 2006. With focus on lean principles and strategic acquisitions, the Wabtec team, under Bill's leadership, has transformed a $200 million private company with very, very little profit and no cash to an S&P 500 company with 28,000 employees, $8 billion in revenue, and a market cap greater than $14.4 billion. The capstone of Bill's career was the recent merger with General Electric's Transportation Group. What a remarkable accomplishment. This success has allowed him to share his experience, his expertise, and leadership skills with many other organizations. Today, he's on 9 different boards. Just to name a few, obviously Wabtec, Parker Hannifin, Pittsburgh Penguins, part owner, Texas Ranger, part owner, Gardner Denver. He also has some nonprofits, UPMC Cancer Institute, Heinz History Center. As chairman and lead director of Wabtec, he never tries to run the company, but instead he is an engaged leader focused on executive and board succession, setting a high bar with ethics and risk, setting high expectations of performance with commensurate rewards while maintaining the proper boundaries of a board member. Bill defines leadership. The Wabtec management team congratulates Bill on this well-deserved recognition. Would you come forward to receive your award, Bill?
Well, it is true. It's been 35 years with the Westinghouse Air Brake Company. And I started as a division manager for a major conglomerate, American Standard. And things were pretty tough in those days. In particular, I remember Forbes magazine publishing an article about how strong American Standard was and what a great company, but they had this little problem in Pittsburgh. And it was a railway business that the company, if they could not give it away if they wanted to. Now that to me is the definition of a worthless asset. And however, we persevered, we got better, and eventually we had a chance to buy the company. And as we went forward and then later on becoming a director of the company, I had the opportunity, and it's been a privilege to be involved for that period of time because you see the whole thing over a long continuum. And to see the generations of management, and we've had several, that have generated enterprise value for their shareholders and for themselves. And to see that success has been gratifying, and I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of them particularly. Now, as Al alluded to, you notice that we just did a recent acquisition with General Electric's locomotive business, which has doubled the size of the company. By the way, it will be headquartered in Pittsburgh, which is a good thing. And if you look back over the years, you'll remember and realize that George Westinghouse and Thomas Edison, the General Electric company, had a bit of a competition over the years. In the late 19th century, they fought over AC versus DC current. And they had a great war about this, which George Westinghouse won. And I think Thomas Edison really never got over it. And so recently now we're together, and so what I see is that Thomas Edison and George Westinghouse are working now together to create productivity, safety, and cost reduction for all railroading worldwide. This is the most exciting collaboration that I have seen in my life, and the opportunities for creating value for the world has never been greater. Couldn't be more excited about this, couldn't be more excited about our management team, and we have a fabulous team that's coming together to get this done. They're going to be here in Pittsburgh, and I think you're going to see great things out of WABCO for the years to come. I want to thank everybody for this evening tonight. Good to be with you. I think these awardees are fabulous. I'm very happy to be on the stage with them. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Bill.